Am I ready for it? Yes, but there's a portion in me that's like, bro, come on, you haven't really succeeded in any major business. Oftentimes when that thought comes into my mind, I consider the coaches on the seats of those NBA games and the sidelines of those NFL games.
And that's crazy because I feel like if you put the time in, you study the game, you don't always have to be a player to be good at it.
We're just students of the game. Sometimes those that are playing the game don't see exactly what needs to be done. They need to have somebody who is studying the game to see what to do next, right? Oftentimes I think of myself like, in order for you to talk about something, you've got to experience it. But there's a lot of things I talk about that I've never experienced.
Okay, yep, that's it. That is going to be the new Lem drop.
This is day 9.
Well, #LEMDROPS.com. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the man, the myth.
You got me hype over here, bro.
Right.
No more!
What you're saying?
Vlogmas? No more!
It's Vlogmas.
There is a video by Diana Gladney. Yesterday, her Vlogmas was, what are you trying to really do? You know, are you trying to push content out there? What is your goal? What is the end? What end do you have in mind? And I commented that just at me next time, you know, just tell it to my face, woman. Don't talk me on my back, girl. But yeah, it's a question, and this, the 9th day, I kind of trying to figure it out. I don't know if I just want to go straight out and be like this motivational speaker or this coach, because it's something that I do for people in the church. I coach them and I motivate them individually as well as a group, but I have not done it in a corporate setting or an individual setting. It's something that I want to do. Yes, unequivocally yes. Is it something that I'm good at? I think I will flourish in that, you know, in that scene, in that environment. Am I ready for it? Yes, but there's a portion in me that's like, bro, come on, you haven't really succeeded in any major business. You know, you've been a photographer for 5 or 6 years. It's not like you're crushing it there. You're not great at marketing, or you don't like that part. You don't have pricing down. You have all these thoughts and these concepts, and they're probably true, being that you got it from listening and hearing other people talk about it. So they're probably true, but have you actually done it is not true. But oftentimes when that thought comes into my mind, I consider the coaches on the seats of those NBA games and the sidelines of those NFL games, unless they were players, a lot of them were just students of the game. Just students of the game. They weren't playing the game. They were not good enough to play the game. They were not agile enough to play the game. They were not gifted physically enough to play the game. But they studied the game, and because you study the game, they have an aspect of it or perspective of it that players may not have. And sometimes those that are playing the game don't see exactly what needs to be done. They need to have somebody who is studying the game to see what to do next, right? Oftentimes I think of myself like, in order for you to talk about something, you've got to experience it. But there's a lot of things I talk about that I've never experienced. I've never experienced pure poverty, but I talk about God having the ability to lift us out of it. I've never talked about having a ton of money so that I can have plenty to give, but yet I talk about giving in hurt and pain even. For a long time I was single, and I talked about marriage. I talked about abuse, and I talked about overcoming abuses, and I've never been abused, not in the way other people have been abused. I talk about freedom from addiction, and I've never been addicted, to drugs or any of those detrimental substances. So, that's the way I kind of talk to myself and tell myself, no matter if you've never done it before, it doesn't mean you don't have the right or the insight to speak about it.
Congratulations, Lem Bomb. 100. So, wonder when we're gonna hit 1,000, my friend. When we're gonna hit 1,000.
Happening right now, though. First flurries here in New York City. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see. There it is. Vlogmas 2020.
Do you have something you want to say?
Vlogmas 2020!
I just woke up a few minutes ago. Was up about 3 o'clock. Putting together my day 8, Vlogmas day 8 content.